Hi Sam. I'm really excited about today's word. We're going to learn
verschieden,
Hey Alex,
verschieden,
what does that mean?
It means different or various in English. The most common use is when we want to express differences between things or people. But be careful. It might be confused with,
verscheiden,
which means to pass away.
That's interesting. So, can you tell me more about the grammar of
verschieden,
Of course,
verschieden,
is an adjective, so it doesn't have a plural form like nouns do. But we can say,
verschiedene,
when we are talking about different things in the plural. For example,
verschiedene Arten,
means different kinds.
So, is there a comparative or superlative form for
verschieden,
Good question. The comparative form is,
verschiedener,
and the superlative is.
am verschiedensten.
You might say,
Diese zwei Autos sind verschieden, aber das dritte ist am verschiedensten.
got it? Where does the word
verschieden,
come from?
it has roots in the old High German word,
Fazit.
which means to divide. Over time, it evolved into the modern meaning of different or various. Isn't it fascinating how words change?
Absolutely. I love learning about the history of words.
Now, let's break it down a bit more. The prefix
Wer.
often indicates a change or transformation, while the root
Schieden.
means to separate. So, you can think of
Verschieden.
as something that has been separated into different parts.
That makes sense. It's like building with Lego, piece by piece.
Exactly. Now, let's look at some similar words. For instance, with the same prefix,
Wer.
we have,
Verstehen.
which means to understand, and
Verändern.
meaning to change. Both involve a transformation.
What about words with the same root?
Sure. From.
Schieden.
We also have,
Scheiden.
which means to separate or to divorce. And then there's,
Einscheiden.
meaning to decide.
Those are really helpful. Any other examples?
Yes. For the suffix, we can look at,
Verblüffen.
meaning to astonish or,
Verleihen.
which means to lend.
Great. Can we practice using
verschieden,
In some real-life situations.
Absolutely. Imagine you're at a party. You could say,
Ich habe verschiedene Freunde hier.
which means I have different friends here. Can you try that?
Ich habe verschiedene Freunde hier.
Perfect. Now, imagine you're shopping. You might say,
Ich möchte verschiedene Produkte sehen.
meaning I want to see different products.
Ich möchte verschiedene Produkte sehen.
Great job. Lastly, at work, you could say,
Wir haben verschiedene Meinungen.
which means we have different opinions.
Wir haben verschiedene Meinungen.
Nicely done. Now, let's talk about gender.
Verschieden.
Is an adjective, so it doesn't have a gender like nouns do. But when you use it with nouns, you might remember that a lot of adjectives that end in are neutral or belong to mixed gender.
That's a helpful hint.
In terms of usage,
Verschieden.
is quite neutral, so you can use it in both formal and informal contexts. Some typical phrases include
Verschiedene Möglichkeiten.
for different options and
Verschiedene Länder.
for different countries. Just be cautious with similar words like
Verscheiden.
that I mentioned before.
I'll keep that in mind.
Now, let's use
Verschieden.
in some sentences. For example,
Die Meinungen sind verschieden.
means the opinions are different.
Die Meinungen sind verschieden.
Excellent. Another one is
Die Blumen sind verschieden.
which means the flowers are different.
Die Blumen sind verschieden.
Great. Here's a question for you. How would you say, my friends have different hobbies in German?
Meine Freunde haben verschiedene Hobbys.
Exactly right. You're doing wonderfully.
Thanks. This is so much fun.
Let's do a quick recall check. What does
Verschieden.
mean?
It means different.
Correct. What's the comparative form?
Verschiedene.
Great. Now, say a sentence using
Verschieden.
in a shopping context.
Ich möchte verschiedene Produkte kaufen.
Perfect. And how do you say they are different?
Sie sind verschieden.
Yes. Last question, where does
Verschieden.
come from?
It comes from Old High German, meaning to divide.
Fantastic. You've really grasped this word today.
Thanks, Alex. What's the key takeaway?
The key takeaway is that
Verschieden.
means different, and it helps us express variety in many contexts. Keep practicing, and you'll use it naturally in no time.
I will. Thanks for the lessons.